everyone. I am so excited to give you a sneak peek of our newest friend this season on Savor the Road. You probably have noticed in season 1 and 2, our dear friend Chef Nick, and when he noticed that we were in Charlotte, North Carolina, he said, you have to check out my sister and see what she's doing in Charlotte, North Carolina. And since this season is all about celebrating women-owned businesses and celebrating their success and why they're paving the path of just all their passion of what they're doing and living local wherever you go, today I'm super excited to give you a peek into what Tatayana has going on. Let's go.
Hey Tia.
Hey! And of course we have to mask up. Put a little mask on. Put on my mask, check myself. It's different now. How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Good. It's such a pleasure to meet you.
So nice to meet you too. I'm really excited that you're here to show you around.
And you know what's the crazy thing is the fact, a couple days ago, your brother was like, wait, you're in Charlotte? I was like, yeah, I'm in Charlotte. He's like, you have to check out my sister's new place. And I said, of course. Savor the Moments with Tia and Friends is all about our friends. Yes, my name's in it, but it's about our friends. If our friends want to connect us with other friends, we're going to showcase them. So this afternoon, it's all about Tatayana.
I'm excited.
In your shop.
Yeah.
So share with us a little bit about you. Just give me a sense.
So I opened my little shop inside the market this past October in 2020. I've been in business now about 2 years, and Good Earth Essentials is my passion, and I'm so excited to be fulfilling it. I'm so grateful that I was able to open my little shop during COVID in this amazing market to be able to give myself the visibility and also the visibility to the brands that I work with, local and from everywhere else. And yeah, I'm excited to just have GEE. The community seems really excited about it. Sustainability is super important and near and dear to me, so I'm just thankful that I get to be able to share these opportunities with everyone.
So you opened up in the midst of the pandemic.
Yes.
And then everything we have in there is sustainable.
Everything is sustainable. Yep. If it's packaged, it is recyclable or refillable. If it's unpackaged, then you just have the product itself. And other products are either compostable, biodegradable, or just reuse and reduce. My
goodness, I can't wait to have a tour.
Yeah,
and see
I'm
what
excited
all
to
you
show
have.
you.
Yes. So you guys ready to rock and roll?
Let's go.
Welcome to Geek Hampton, the East End's only Apple premium service provider. We carry a full line of Apple products and accessories for your busy life. Our geeks can troubleshoot and repair Apple computers, iPads, and iPhones. As we start to travel again, rest assured, Geek Hampton is here to provide excellent tech service for you and your Apple family. We carry a full line of chargers, cables, and battery packs to keep all your Apple devices powered up and running. Looking for some music? We carry the full line of Sonos products, as well as portable speakers by JBL for on-the-go tunes. In this time of COVID, we are mindful of keeping our staff and our customers safe and healthy. We have a 100% mask policy in our store for our geeks and our customers. So breathe easy and rest assured we are here to help you safely. Whether you are headed home to watch Netflix on your new iPad or taking that much-delayed road trip, Geek Hampton is here to help. Conveniently located in Sag Harbor, next to Dockside Restaurant, with plenty of free parking.
Really excited to see what all you have here.
I'm so excited to show you and share it with you and your friends.
Wow. Now, I would love to know a little bit more about Good Earth Essentials.
Yeah,
Share the story.
Good Earth Essentials was born out of my search for sustainable items and kind of a zero waste lifestyle in Charlotte, and it was really, really difficult. I was kind of coming up empty-handed with stores that I could go refill items, things that I could get that weren't, shopping online or Amazon and things like that. So I kind of had the idea in my head that if I was somebody who was looking for this, I wasn't the only person who was looking for this. And I was a teacher at the time, and I didn't really know if that was going to be my career for the rest of my life. So I kind of just jumped right into starting to figure out how to build a business and go from there. GEE started with small pop-up markets throughout Charlotte through the summer and fall, small business Saturdays and things like that. and then just grew into this opportunity, which I'm so grateful for. It's been kind of just slow growing, but I think that's the best way to grow when you're growing a business.
Yes.
And I'm just so excited for the opportunity to be in this market and to bring all of these items to my community, to Charlotte, to everybody who's looking for the options that I was looking for, or who just stumbles upon my store and, decides that they kind of want to start making some sustainable switches.
Wow. So when you're talking about sustainable switches, I'm seeing a
Yes.
lot of bottles here.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of, you grab what you want, you put it in
Yeah.
the
So
container, or?
I have containers. People can bring their own containers. It's totally up to them. I always tell people it doesn't matter what container it is. I use an old ketchup bottle for my shampoo, and it works perfectly because it's got the squirt top.
Yes.
So nothing is, not able to be refilled. Basically, the mission of Good Earth Essentials is to stop producing as much plastic. So if we're reusing the products that we already have, that's even better than going out and buying new ones.
Yes.
To kind of promote a more circular economy rather than just throwing things away. So I have here a bunch of my bulk refillable items. Some of them come in their own containers where you buy it and you use it all and then you come in and refill it. Some of them you can just get a separate container and refill it yourself. So this is skincare. I try to get items that I use in my everyday life that I think that other people find essential in their day. I want this to be a one-stop shop, and I can show you how to fill one up.
Yes, please. Body oil, facial wash.
We've got some liquid dish soap, multi-purpose cleaner, bath and hand soap, shampoos and conditioners, any empty bottles you might need to refill things. And you can just, that's your bottle to keep. You bring them back and refill them as many times as you need. So you basically just take your container and turn on the scale. Then you're going to weigh the container. And you're going to hit the tare button. That means it's essentially taking the weight of the container away so that when you fill it and reweigh it, you're only weighing the amount of liquid or whatever you put in there. So then you can go ahead and fill it up with however much you need. So this is our multi-purpose cleaner. I'll just fill it halfway.
And so was this made by you, or is it made
So these are all products that are made by mostly women-owned businesses, not
Awesome.
specifically, but they
Awesome.
are all small businesses.
Awesome.
So these products are made by a company in Durham. I sometimes go up there and pick them up. Most of them, I try to get Charlotte local products. If I can't, I branch out, and I do a lot of work to ensure that the products that I'm getting are simple, they're clean. Mm-hmm. They're going to come to me in a zero waste form, no packing peanuts, no styrofoam, no bubble wrap, nothing like that, to ensure that I'm being as transparent about the business, because zero waste is really a lifestyle, and it's really about making those habits and sustainable swaps. So everything takes a little bit of research and a little bit of time, but it's really nice because then you start to build relationships with the small businesses that you work with.
Yes.
And it's just a whole big community, which is amazing.
Well, and even though March is all about women's history and her story, that's what I'm calling it, her story.
Yeah.
Celebrate your story. Celebrate paving that path of the legacy that you're creating, or you're inspiring the locals to dive into more of supporting women-owned businesses, sustainability, but also what I love the most is containers. Like, you're teaching your community as well of this is a lifestyle, not a trend.
Yeah,
it's strictly a lifestyle. So it's something that you need to, it's not like you need to, but it's more of, are you inspired to take that leap of faith?
Right.
And go into this direction?
Yeah.
'Cause I know I am. We do this at our house.
Yeah.
So it's
I think one of the biggest things, and something that I'm happy that I have, a skill that I have, is I was a teacher. I like to learn and I like to educate others about things that I think are super important. and just being able to have conversations with my customers or the companies that I get things from, and just kind of learn more, as well as educate my community about why these things are important. You know, why is it important to come and refill a container with a multi-purpose cleaner rather than going to a big box store and buying a plastic container every time that ends up in a landfill? So it's really just kind of about learning what the difference is and why it's important and the difference that it makes.
Yes, yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you go from skincare, body.
Yes.
Because also what you eat as well. I'm not going to get into that right now, but it's what you eat, what, you know, whatever you put on.
It's important. What you put in and on your body is super important. Most of all of the products are vegan. They're cruelty-free. No things like palm oil, no synthetic fragrances, especially with things like detergents and stuff like that. I always try to err on the side of caution because everybody has their own, you know, skin issues or their own things that they, you know, have that are important to them, clean products. So I try to do just as simple as possible to just really kind of cater to everyone so that everybody is able to come into the store and see that sustainability is doable and it's an option.
Yes.
And it's pretty easy too.
Yes, yes. No, keep giving us a tour.
Sure.
Give us a
So
tour.
after all of our bulk items, these are all of our kitchen kind of items. We've got, you know, bottle brushes that they're made from coconut and bamboo. So you can just stick them right in there. They're biodegradable, compostable, 100% recyclable. Straws, you know, sandwich wraps, things like that. This is my favorite section with these colorful bags. These basically replace your Ziploc bags. You can freeze them, you can boil them. You've got reusable produce bags, so no more putting your, you know, oranges and apples in a plastic bag when you go to the grocery store. You can just throw them right in here. They are washable, so if they get a little yucky, you can always just clean them up. We've got options for everything. Dish brushes, dish soap block if you like that way, so that it's completely unpackaged and it's gone at the end of its life.
Wow.
And then over here you've got some more kitchen stuff. I've got some bulk tea from a local company that's really, really great. I've got some sponges, cleaning cloths. Swedish dishcloths are one of my best sellers. They basically replace your paper towel rolls. They are amazing. And then I also like to work with local artisans and makers. So these are actually, the woman who makes these, she goes to estate sales and finds old tea towels and, you know, fabrics, and then kind of gives them a second life by restitching them, making them into jar covers and things like that. She also makes bowl covers, pie covers, a little bit of everything. So it's really kind of, you know, reduce, repurpose, reuse,
Recycle.
all of those things. Yeah. And then over here, you've got all of your bath and body. So deodorant, these come in compostable cardboard. They're all natural. When you are done with the cardboard, you can either recycle it 100% or throw it in your compost if you have one of those. You've got some oral care, tooth tabs, zero waste dental floss. So instead of a plastic container with a plastic spool, it's just glass and you string it right back through. A little bit of everything. Soaps. People love to ask if I'm a soap shop, and I love to tell them that there's so much more than just soap. So I've got, these are all local made soaps. She delivers them right to my storefront. Small batch. She uses all just natural ingredients, ground up mint leaves, charcoal and tea tree, ground up coffee, you know, for a little bit of scrubbing and exfoliating. You've got some other natural deodorant. This is a bulk deodorant that's also made specifically for my shop. A lot of local people love just knowing that their purchases are coming from local makers. So it's huge, just supporting your local community, especially with 2020 and how devastating COVID was to so many small businesses. People really, really, I think, love to know that they're supporting their community, which is great. You know, body wash, things like that. Some steamers for allergies. They smell really, really good. They will open up your sinuses, so they're amazing to put in your shower. And then I've also got a little bit of zero waste makeup. So these are also compostable. And just kind of, I really wanted to just find an option for everything. Yeah. You know, everything that I think of that I use in my day. that my husband uses in the day,
Yes.
and really just kind of make it doable for everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm having a sense here is that you are reviving a lot of the local makers' lives based off of 2020.
Yeah.
Like, you are giving them an opportunity to shine. You're sharing their story with the world, and of course our viewers, but again, the world, like anyone that comes in, because Charlotte it's a metropolitan city. People
It
come
is.
and visit.
Yeah,
Even now,
absolutely.
it's bustling in a safe way. I'll put it that way.
Absolutely.
It's bustling in a safe way.
Yeah.
So when you're here, you're able to come out and still support these locals and still get to learn their stories.
Yeah, and Charlotte is an amazing city. There's so many small businesses that are mostly women-owned, flourishing, and are just incredible. And I love to be able to showcase that on my shelves in my shop, in the conversations that I have with my customers.
Yes. Yeah, so what I would love to know is how our viewers, anyone, can support you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for asking. I am working on currently relaunching my website to definitely have a portion that are online sales, because COVID changed a lot of things, and a lot of
Yes.
people had to figure things, how we're going to do things differently. So during COVID, I started doing no contact deliveries to a lot of my customers. When I opened the storefront, it got a little bit easier, but I still definitely am planning on having that online website. I'm hoping it'll be up in the next month or two, and then I'll be able to ship in,
Anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. I ship a lot of stuff up to my mom. I ship things to some of my friends here and there who ask for things. So I would love to be able to have an online shop so that, people who want to just get a gift or get an item that they saw or ask a question, they can definitely reach out to me and, order some things. Or I love to answer any questions that anybody has about sustainability and products and why it's important and what they can do in their community.
That's awesome. And you have Facebook?
I do.
And you have Instagram?
Yes, it's Good Earth Essentials CLT.
Oh, CLT, what's that stand for?
Charlotte.
Oh. Okay, that's my moment, everyone. That's my moment.
That's okay.
And we
That's
got
a
a
good
little
question.
sage up and
Yeah, these are actually, so this is another example of working with local makers. Maddie Eber is a local artist, and she made these cards for me. So she made the artwork on them. We got some hemp paper, so it's sustainable, compostable, recyclable, but we also decided that we kind of wanted to make them like a piece of artwork so that nobody wanted to throw them away, right? You can give it to a friend, you can buy it for yourself. So she designed them, we got them printed, and they're just kind of showcased here in the shop. And we'll continue working together to make some other products. And I love how many small businesses are here and how many, artisans and just amazing products there are. And I want to be able to support as many people as possible and get their name out there and just build a community of, like-minded, small business, sustainable Charlotte people.
That's beautiful. That's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Tatayana. I am so enjoying this
Thanks.
experience because, again, I keep saying you're reviving. You are helping so many women makers make
Thank
it.
you.
And just being, you're like their own voice. They're at home making things, but you're out here sharing their story.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. Thank you for supporting them.
I think it's so important, and not only small businesses, but women-owned small businesses, and just different communities of people who see a need for something and decide that they're going to go for it and create items, whether it's refillable items or soaps or greeting cards or makeup, whatever it is, to just be able to make a change in the world that they see as necessary and something that they're passionate about. And I love being able to have them in my store and have those conversations with people about where the things come from and why it's important to support not only sustainability but small businesses in general.
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Thanks.
Living local wherever you go, everyone. Living local wherever you go. All right, everyone. I would love for you to support our newest friend at Savor, Tatayana, which you'll know is Chef Nick's sister. I would love for you to check out her Facebook, her Instagram, her website, and we will have all of this information on Savor TV's website, so savortv.com. So when she does launch it, you'll be able to see it and support her and other Native woman makers out here in Charlotte. And anytime you do come out to visit Charlotte, I know you'll stay at Miss Elsie's Caribbean Bed and Breakfast, but you also, the first stop you need to go to is right here. Good Earth Essentials, okay? Just in time, so if you do come in April, around, Earth Day. This would be a perfect day to come celebrate Earth Day. All things sustainable, all things golden, all things green. Yes, my last name is Greene, so I had to put that in there too. All things green. So, all right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this mini tour of our newest friend. Stay tuned where we're going next. Wow, what a lovely last couple days. I truly feel refreshed and revived in such a safe way. I want to thank you, Trevor, and thank you, Cheryl, for truly having a safe space here, making sure all of your guests are safe and sound, and it's just a lovable space. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for stopping by to visit with us. We really appreciate the time you spent. We thoroughly enjoyed having you here, so don't be a stranger. Come back and see us.
Oh, we're no strangers anymore.
No, family and friends.
We're family now. Welcome to the Savor family.
You're welcome. Cheers. Cheers.
Ooh, and what are we savoring on?
Barbados Lemonade is our house special. It's one of our signature drinks, so enjoy.
Thank you. So to end the night, everyone, I feel like I'm in the islands. I'm dressed as if we're in New York. We got a fire pit here. It's A-OK here.
We're loving it.
I'm loving it all.
Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
So appreciate.
Until next time, everyone, make sure you save your way and you stay safe. Welcome back to Savor the Moments with Tia and Friends. I am so excited to give you a peek into one of my favorite lovable bed and breakfasts in Georgia. We're actually in the heart of Marietta, Georgia. Yes, the heart of Marietta, Georgia. I actually grew up around here. So I wanted to give you guys a peek into another great place to check out when you are traveling down south. Now, one thing I love about this lovable bed and breakfast is that A, it's located in downtown Marietta. B, it's Victoria, and there's so much history here, so much history that we're going to learn about. And C, it is run by a woman. And again, we are still celebrating Women's History Month, so I'm excited to give you a peek into what the Stanley House Inn is all about and also you can learn about her story. So let's come on in and learn all about her. Oh, and of course we have to mask up. Of course we have to mask up. Masking up, masking up. Trying not to mask up my mask, but I'm masking up. All right, you guys, let's go. Hey!
Hey, welcome.
How are you?
Come on in. So this is our main entry.
Nice.
And this is our ballroom. This is where we have lots of our events. We just had one over the weekend. And we have some like demo setups for when we do tours. And sweetheart table.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, well, we offer like various different centerpieces, so we like to showcase people, you know, what we have as options for them to choose from, or they can do their own thing, bring it in themselves. But yeah, and then, you know, we are a bed and breakfast.
Yes,
which you've been a guest here many times.
Yes.
So this is
One of my
our
favorites.
dining room. So we do a group style dining when we have probably 8 guests or less. And then we also have our parlor area where we have a couple extra tables for people to spread out and make themselves at home. This is also we call it the Wall of Stanley. So it's some of the things that we found in the house when we bought it last year. So like this is a picture of the house on Church Street in 1911. This is a rendering, an old rendering we found. Some extra awards that they've won over the years.
So who are these people?
We have no idea.
But this is the original house?
This is Church Street.
Okay.
So this is like this original street.
Wow.
We're not too sure which exact house this is, although it is possible that it is an old version of the Stanley house.
Wow.
It's just really, you know, hard to tell in the
But where
in the
was this photo?
We found it in the attic.
Oh my goodness.
Just like kind
I
of
just got goosebumps.
left over. Oh, if you want to talk about goosebumps, let me show you this letter that we found. So this staircase or fireplace here, we tore it open. So it was closed. It looked like one of these fireplaces.
I remember.
We ripped it open. I was trying to do an exposed fireplace where you could see through. The structural engineer turned me down and said, "No, you can't do that," because I didn't realize the fireplace goes up 4 stories, so we couldn't make a hole.
Yes.
So we just opened it up, and this letter we found inside the wall. So we have it framed,
Oh my
so people can
goodness.
see it, and it's from 1892. The house was built in 1891. The author is the woman who lived here. Her name is Felixina.
Oh my God.
Felly was her nickname, and she was President Woodrow Wilson's aunt.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And it's so cool. You know, in my head, I have all these ideas of people writing these letters about grand ideals and theology and all this stuff, and she's pretty much just writing her mom and said, "Hey mom, we're doing well, how about you? You know, send me some money when you can." You know, it's like daily life hasn't really changed that much when you get down to the nuts and bolts of it. So it was really, that was a great find. We also found in the same, with the letter, First Presbyterian Church is across the street, and we found a tithe envelope with a dime in it.